My beloved child, come closer for a moment. Set aside every burden you've been carrying, even if only for these next few minutes. You have been trying to stay strong for so long that you have almost forgotten what it feels like to simply rest. But you do not have to be strong right now. You do not have to pretend that everything is fine. You are safe here with me. I have seen every step you have taken, even the ones no one else noticed. I have watched you continue moving forward when your heart felt exhausted. I have counted every silent tear that never reached another person's eyes. I know the weight you have carried in secret. I know the worries you have hidden behind your smile. Nothing about your journey has escaped my attention. There were moments when you wondered if I had become silent. There were nights when you whispered prayers and waited for an answer that seemed slow to come. You looked around and wondered why everything felt so uncertain. Yet even in those quiet moments, I was nearer than your next breath. My silence was never my absence. My love never left your side. So today, before I speak about tomorrow, before I speak about blessings, healing, new opportunities, or restored joy, I simply want you to hear this one truth. You are deeply loved, not because of everything you have done right, not because you have been perfect, not because your faith has never wavered. You are loved because you belong to me. Nothing can change that. Take a deep breath, my child. Allow your heart to slow down. Let the noise around you begin to fade. The voices that tell you to fear, to hurry, to worry, to carry everything alone do not have to rule your thoughts anymore. My voice is gentle, and it does not compete with the chaos. It waits patiently until you are willing to listen. Listen now. You do not have to hold the entire world upon your shoulders. You were never created to carry every answer, every responsibility, every fear by yourself. There are burdens that only my hands were meant to hold. Place them into my care, one by one. You do not have to understand everything before you trust me. You only need to know that I have never stopped caring for you. I delight in being your refuge. I delight in welcoming you whenever you are tired. I am not disappointed because you feel weak today. Your weakness does not push me away. It draws you closer to my strength. When your heart grows weary, my peace remains unchanged. When your mind becomes restless, my presence remains steady. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Do not measure my love by your circumstances. Some days may feel bright, while others seem covered with clouds, but the sun has not disappeared simply because the sky is overcast. In the same way, my love has never diminished, even when life has become difficult. I am still watching over you. I am still guiding your steps. I am still opening paths that you cannot yet see. I know that you have tried to be brave for a long time. You have encouraged others while quietly needing encouragement yourself. You have carried responsibilities without complaining. You have kept going even when you wished someone would simply tell you that everything would be all right. So, let me be the one who tells you now. Everything does not have to be perfect for my peace to fill your heart. You do not have to earn my presence. You do not have to fight for my attention. You already have it. Right now, I am closer than every fear trying to overwhelm you. I am stronger than every obstacle standing before you. I am greater than every uncertainty waiting ahead. Nothing surprises me, and nothing has the power to separate you from my love. Rest here for a while. There is no need to rush through these moments. Let my words settle gently within your heart, like soft rain falling upon dry ground. Allow hope to grow again, not because everything around you has suddenly changed, but because I have not changed. My promises remain faithful. My compassion never grows weary. My hands never become too weak to hold you. My eyes never stop watching over you, and my heart never stops loving you. Even now, while you are listening to these words, I am surrounding you with my peace. I am calming places inside your heart that have been restless for far too long. I am reminding your soul that you are not forgotten, not abandoned, and never alone. Stay here with me a little longer, my beloved child. Let my peace become greater than your fear. Let my love become louder than your doubts. And let your heart find rest in my presence, for I am here, and I am not leaving you. My beloved child, now that your heart has begun to grow quiet, let me carry what has been weighing you down. You have held so much for so long. You have carried responsibilities, worries, and silent fears as though everything depended upon your own strength. But, my child, you were never meant to walk through life carrying burdens that only I can bear. Place them in my hands, one by one. There is no burden too heavy for me. There is no situation beyond my reach. The things that keep you awake at night, the concerns that return to your mind again and again, the uncertainty that sometimes steals your peace, I already know them all. Before you spoke a single word in prayer, I understood every need hidden within your heart. You do not have to explain everything to me. I know what your tears have said when your lips remained silent. I know the questions that you could not even put into words. I know the hopes you are afraid to hold on to because you fear disappointment. Yet none of these things cause me to turn away from you. They simply draw my heart even closer. Do not be afraid to lean on me. There is no shame in resting. Even the strongest heart grows tired. Even the bravest soul needs comfort. I do not measure you by how much you can endure alone. I delight when you choose to come close to me, allowing my peace to become your strength. While the world tells you to keep striving, I gently invite you to slow your pace. While others may tell you to depend only upon yourself, I remind you that you have never been alone. I have been walking beside you since the beginning, quietly guiding your steps even when you were unaware of my presence. There are moments when you cannot see the road ahead. That is all right. You do not need to see every step as long as I am leading you. A child walking beside a loving father does not need to know every turn in the path. The child simply trusts the hand that is holding theirs. So let my hand steady your heart today. Release the pressure to solve everything immediately. Release the fear that tells you time is running out. Release the belief that everything depends on your own efforts. There are doors that only I can open. There are hearts that only I can soften. There are circumstances that only my wisdom can arrange. Your responsibility is not to carry the future. Your responsibility is simply to walk with me today. That is enough. Do not mistake waiting for being forgotten. Sometimes, my greatest work happens quietly, beneath the surface where human eyes cannot see. Just as roots grow deep before a tree stretches toward the sky, I am preparing things within your life in ways that cannot yet be measured. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Not your waiting, not your prayers, not your patience, not even your tears. I can use every season to bring forth something beautiful in its proper time. So breathe peacefully, my child. There is no need for your heart to race ahead into tomorrow. Tomorrow is already safely resting in my hands. The grace you need for this moment is already here with you. My presence is enough for today. As you continue listening to my voice, let every anxious thought become quieter. Let every fearful imagination lose its power. Let every heavy burden become lighter, not because your circumstances have suddenly changed, but because you no longer carry them by yourself. I am carrying them with you. More than that, I am carrying you. Whenever your strength begins to fade, remember that mine never does. Whenever your courage feels small, remember that my faithfulness remains unshaken. Whenever you feel uncertain, remember that I have never been uncertain about you. You are still my beloved child. You are still precious in my sight. You are still safely held within my care. Nothing that happens today will change my love for you. Nothing you face tomorrow will catch me by surprise. My arms remain open. My heart remains full of compassion. My promises remain true, so do not hurry. Do not be afraid. Do not carry what I am asking you to surrender. Simply stay close to me. Walk beside me. Rest beneath my peace, and trust me. For I am faithfully watching over every part of your life, even the parts you cannot yet understand. My beloved child, there are many things happening around you that your eyes cannot yet see, but they are never hidden from me. While you have been wondering whether anything is changing, I have continued working with quiet and perfect care. My hands have never been still, and my love has never paused for a single moment. Do not let what you cannot see convince you that nothing is happening. Some of the most beautiful works begin long before they become visible. The first light of morning is already on its way while the night still seems dark. A seed begins to grow deep beneath the soil long before anyone can admire its beauty. In the same way, I am preparing blessings, restoring strength, and arranging paths that will unfold at the right time. You do not need to rush my timing. You do not need to fear the waiting. Every day that passes is safely held within my hands. While you are learning to trust me, I am building something stronger than you realize. I am shaping your heart with peace that cannot be taken away by changing circumstances. I am teaching your soul to rest, not because every problem has disappeared, but because my presence is greater than every problem you will ever face. When you feel uncertain, come back to my voice. When your thoughts become heavy, return to my promises. When the world becomes loud, remain close enough to hear my gentle whisper. I will never lead you into fear. My voice brings calm to restless hearts. My presence brings quiet to anxious minds. Even when life feels confusing, I remain your steady foundation, the place where your soul can find rest. There is no need to compare your journey with anyone else's. I have written your story with loving hands, and every chapter has its purpose. What I am doing in another person's life does not lessen what I desire to do in yours. My plans for you are personal because my love for you is personal. So be patient with yourself. You do not have to become stronger overnight. You do not have to carry tomorrow before it arrives. Simply walk with me today, one peaceful step at a time. I know your heart longs to see brighter days, and I smile because I know what is ahead. Hope is not slipping away from you. It is quietly growing, even now. Every prayer you have placed into my hands remains precious to me. Every moment you have chosen faith instead of despair has been seen. Nothing offered to me with a sincere heart is ever forgotten. Let this truth settle deeply within you. I am already where tomorrow begins. Before you awaken to a new day, I am there. Before a new opportunity arrives, I have prepared the way. Before you ask for my help, my love is already surrounding you. You are never walking toward an unknown future alone. You are walking toward a future where I am already waiting for you. So allow your heart to become still once again. Release the pressure to understand everything today. There is a quiet beauty in trusting me one step at a time. I am faithful in every season, and I will continue leading you with kindness, wisdom, and unfailing love. Rest your thoughts in me, my beloved child. The path before you is safely held in my care. And while you wait, wait in my peace, for I am always working for your good, even when all you can see is the quiet. My precious child, I know there are places within your heart that still feel tender. Some wounds cannot be seen by human eyes. They are hidden behind quiet smiles, kind words, and the strength you show each day. But nothing within you is hidden from me. I know every place that still aches, and I hold each one with the gentleness of a loving father. Do not be afraid to let me draw near to those broken places. I do not come to remind you of your pain. I come to bring comfort where pain has lived for too long. I come to replace fear with peace, heaviness with hope, and weariness with quiet strength. My desire has always been to restore, never to condemn. Sometimes healing begins so gently that you hardly notice it. Like the first warmth of spring after a long winter, it arrives little by little. A heart that has carried sorrow for many seasons does not need to rush toward joy. I patiently walk beside you, allowing each day to bring a little more light than the day before. Do not become discouraged if you are still learning to trust again. Healing is not measured by how quickly you forget yesterday. It is measured by how deeply you discover that my love is greater than everything that tried to break your spirit. My love is patient. My kindness never grows tired. My compassion is new every morning. Every time you choose to come close to me, another piece of your heart finds rest. Every moment you spend in my presence becomes like gentle rain upon dry ground. What once felt empty slowly begins to bloom again, not because you forced it to happen, but because my life is flowing through you. There is no need to hide your weaknesses from me. I have never loved you because you appeared strong. I have always loved you because you are my beloved child. Whether your heart feels confident or fragile today, my affection for you remains exactly the same. Let go of the pressure to heal yourself by your own strength. There are burdens that disappear only when they are placed in my hands. There are fears that lose their power only when my truth becomes louder than the memories that once held you captive. So when old thoughts try to return, do not be troubled. Simply return your attention to me. Let my voice become the place where your heart feels at home again. The more you remain with me, the less those old shadows will define your future. I am not counting your failures. I am not measuring your scars. I am looking at the beautiful person I created, the one I continue to shape with love every single day. Believe that I am making all things new within you, even when the changes seem small. A peaceful heart is built one quiet moment at a time. A joyful spirit grows one promise at a time. A life filled with hope is formed one step of trust at a time. You do not need to hurry this journey. I will never grow impatient with you. I will continue walking beside you with steady hands and a faithful heart. My grace is more than enough for today, and my mercy will be waiting for you again tomorrow. So breathe deeply, my beloved child. Allow every anxious thought to become still. Allow every hidden wound to rest in my care. Allow my love to gently surround every corner of your heart until peace becomes more familiar than fear. Remain close to me, and let my peace remain in you, today and always. My beloved child, there are moments when you look at your life and wonder if anything beautiful is waiting ahead. You see unfinished prayers, unanswered questions, and dreams that seem to have faded with time. Yet I want you to lift your heart gently, because what you see today is not the whole picture. I have never stopped preparing good things for you. Even when the road has seemed long, I have been leading you with purpose. Even when one door closed before your eyes, my wisdom was already opening another path beyond what you could see. I never remove something from your life without knowing exactly what your heart truly needs. Trust that my love sees farther than your fears. Sometimes you ask me for one thing while I am preparing something even better. At first, it may feel like silence or delay, but later you will discover that my timing protected you, strengthened you, and guided you toward blessings that would have been impossible in any other way. You do not need to chase every opportunity that appears before you. What I have prepared for you will not be lost because you chose to walk with me. My plans do not depend upon fear or haste. They unfold with quiet confidence because they rest in my faithful hands. So, release the pressure to force every outcome. Release the fear that you are falling behind. The life I have written for you is not measured against anyone else's journey. I know exactly where you are, and I know exactly where I am leading you. There are gifts that grow more beautiful through waiting. There is wisdom that only peaceful hearts can receive. There is joy that cannot be produced by hurried living. These are the treasures I desire to place within you, treasures that remain even when circumstances change. Look around you with grateful eyes, my child. There are already signs of my kindness surrounding you. A new morning, a quiet breath, a caring word, a moment of unexpected peace. These are gentle reminders that my goodness has never left your life. When you begin to notice these small blessings, your heart becomes ready to receive even greater ones. Do not believe the voice that says, your best days are behind you. I am the God who continually creates new beginnings. Hope does not belong only to yesterday. It belongs to today, tomorrow, and every new season I lead you into. Walk without fear of missing what I have planned. Nothing meant for you can escape my loving care. What I place before you will arrive at the right moment, and your heart will recognize the peace that comes with it. Until then, enjoy my presence more than you worry about the future. Let today be enough. Let my peace be enough. Let my love remind you that your life is not standing still. Quietly, faithfully, and lovingly, I am leading you forward. One day you will look back and smile, not because every road was easy, but because you will see my fingerprints upon every step. You will understand that even the waiting carried purpose, even the delays carried mercy, and even the quiet seasons brought you closer to me. So keep your heart open, keep your spirit gentle, keep your eyes filled with hope instead of fear, and above all, keep walking with me, for every step we take together is leading you toward the beautiful future I have lovingly prepared for you. My beloved child, I know your heart does not beat only for yourself. There are people you quietly carry with you every day. Your family, those you love, those you pray for, those whose names you whisper when no one else is listening. I know them. I know every face that comes into your mind before you fall asleep. I know every worry you have tried to hide. You wonder if they will be all right. You wonder if they will find peace. You wonder if they will discover the hope you long for them to have. Bring those worries to me. You do not have to carry them alone. I love them too. My love does not stop with you. It reaches every person your heart cares about. Even when you cannot be beside them, I can. Even when you cannot find the right words, I can speak gently to their hearts. Even when you do not know how to help, I am still working with quiet compassion. Do not let fear tell you that everything depends on you. You are not their savior. I am. Your responsibility is to love them, to care for them, to pray for them. Leave the rest in my hands. There will be days when you cannot understand the path they choose. Do not allow those moments to steal your peace. Keep loving, keep believing, keep trusting me. Love, offered with patience, is never wasted. A prayer spoken with sincerity is never ignored. A tear shed out of love is always precious to me. I see every one. Perhaps someone in your family feels distant today. Perhaps they are carrying burdens they have never shared. Perhaps they smile while hiding deep weariness. Remember this, my child. I know their hearts as completely as I know yours. Nothing about them is hidden from me. When you cannot reach them, my presence still can. When you cannot calm their fears, my peace still can. When you cannot change their circumstances, my love remains beside them. So do not lose hope. Keep your heart gentle. Your kindness matters more than you realize. Your quiet prayers carry more strength than you can measure. Your faithful love reflects my own heart. Let your home become a place where peace is welcomed. Speak with patience. Listen with compassion. Forgive quickly. Encourage often. Small acts of love can heal places that arguments never could. Allow my peace to begin with you. As it fills your heart, it will gently touch those around you. Not all at once, not by force, but little by little, like the morning light filling a room, like rain softening dry ground. That is how my love often moves, quietly, faithfully, constantly. Do not become discouraged if you cannot see immediate change. Continue planting seeds of love. Continue choosing kindness. Continue believing that I am present in your home. I have not forgotten your family. I have not turned away from the people you love. They are precious to me, just as you are. So tonight, release every anxious thought about them. Place each name into my hands. Rest knowing that my eyes never close, my care never ends, and my love never grows weary. Pray for them with peace in your heart. Then leave them with me, for I am watching over each one with perfect love. My beloved child, I know there are days when your strength feels small. You wake up, you keep going, you do what you must, but deep inside, you wonder how much longer you can continue. Do not be afraid of that feeling. It does not frighten me. I know the limits of your strength. That is why I never asked you to depend on it alone. Lean on me. When your heart feels weary, come closer. When your mind feels crowded, become still before me. When your spirit feels heavy, let my presence become your resting place. You do not have to carry tomorrow's weight today. You only need enough strength for this moment, and I will gladly provide it. My peace is not something you must chase. It is my gift to you. Receive it with an open heart. Let it settle over your thoughts. Let it quiet every fear that has been speaking too loudly. You may not notice it all at once, but little by little, your heart will become lighter. Your breathing will become calmer. Hope will begin to rise again, not because life suddenly became easy, but because you remembered that you are not walking alone. Every sunrise is another reminder of my faithfulness. Every new morning is another opportunity to experience my mercy again. I do not grow tired of helping you. I do not become impatient with your slow steps. If you need to pause, I will wait beside you. If you stumble, I will lift you gently. If you become discouraged, I will speak peace over your heart once more. My child, stop measuring yourself by yesterday. Today is a new gift. Receive it without fear. There is fresh grace waiting for you, fresh wisdom, fresh courage, fresh peace. I renew what the world tries to exhaust. I restore what worry tries to steal. I strengthen what sorrow tries to weaken. This is my work within you. Quiet, steady, faithful. So do not believe the lie that you have nothing left to give. As long as you remain with me, I will continue pouring new strength into your soul. Not all at once, day by day, step by step, exactly when you need it. Look at the birds that greet each morning. They do not know everything the day will bring, yet they sing. Look at the flowers in the field. They do not struggle to become beautiful. They simply receive the light I give them. My beloved child, I desire the same peace for you. You do not have to force tomorrow to arrive. You do not have to fear what has not happened. Live within the grace I have given you today. Stay close to my heart. Let my words become your quiet shelter. Let my promises become the place where your soul rests. You are not becoming weaker. You are learning to depend more deeply on me, and there is great beauty in that. One day you will look back and realize that the moments when you felt least able to continue were the very moments my strength carried you the farthest. So lift your eyes gently. Take one more peaceful step, then another. Walk without fear, my beloved child, for my strength will never fail you, and my hand will never let go of yours. My beloved child, there is something I want you to remember every time fear tries to visit your heart. You are not walking alone. You have never walked alone, even on the days when no one seemed to understand you. I understood. Even when your path felt empty, I was beside you. Even when you believed no one noticed your quiet battles, I was watching over you with love. There is not a single step you have taken without my presence near you. Sometimes you looked only at the road ahead. You saw the distance. You saw the uncertainty. You saw the mountains. But I was looking at you. I was making sure you had enough strength for the next step. That is what I continue to do today. I do not ask you to run. I do not ask you to carry burdens that belong to me. I simply invite you to keep walking with me, one step, then another. There is peace in that simple journey. When the road becomes steep, I steady your feet. When your heart grows tired, I slow the pace beside you. When tears fill your eyes, I do not hurry you forward. I remain with you until your heart becomes quiet again. That is my love. Patient, gentle, faithful. Do not worry about how far you still have to go. There is enough grace for today. There is enough light for today's path. The next step does not need to be perfect. It only needs to be taken with me. Many people spend their lives searching for certainty. I offer something even greater. My presence. Circumstances may change. People may come and go. Seasons may rise and fall. But my presence remains. It is the place where your soul can breathe again. It is the shelter that never closes its doors. It is the quiet place where fear slowly loses its voice. Whenever life becomes noisy, return to me. You do not always need more answers. Sometimes your heart simply needs my nearness. Rest there. Listen to my voice. Allow my peace to settle over you once more. I know there are dreams you still carry. Keep them in your heart. Do not hold them with anxious hands. Hold them with peaceful faith. If they come from me, I know how to bring them to life. You do not need to force what I am already preparing. You do not need to chase what my hand can lovingly bring to you. Walk faithfully. Love faithfully. Pray faithfully. Leave the results with me. I take great delight in caring for those who trust me. So whenever you begin to wonder if you are strong enough, remember this. You are not relying only on your own strength. You are walking with the one who never grows weary, the one whose peace never runs dry, the one whose love never changes. Take my hand again today. Not because I was ever far away, but because I want you to feel the comfort of my presence with every step you take. Keep walking with me, my beloved child. The road before you is filled with my grace, and I will remain beside you all the way home. My beloved child, before this time together comes to an end, I want you to carry one truth deep within your heart. You are deeply loved. Not for a moment, not only on your good days, but always. My love does not rise and fall with your circumstances. It does not become stronger when you succeed. It does not become weaker when you struggle. It remains, just as I remain. There may be days when you feel uncertain about yourself. Do not let those moments make you uncertain about me. I have never questioned my love for you. I chose you with love. I continue to walk with you in love, and I will welcome you tomorrow with the very same love. Nothing you face today can exhaust my patience. Nothing in your past can erase my compassion. Nothing waiting in your future can surprise me. I already know every chapter of your story, and I will be present in every one of them. When the world changes, I remain the same. When people misunderstand you, I still know your heart. When doors close, my care does not. When seasons change, my faithfulness does not. This is why you can rest. Not because life will always be easy, but because my love will always be constant. Let that truth become an anchor for your soul. Whenever fear begins to whisper, remember my voice. Whenever loneliness comes near, remember my presence. Whenever doubt knocks at your heart, remember my promises. Return to me again and again. You will always find peace here. You never need to wonder whether you are welcome. You are. You never need to wonder whether I have time for you. I do. You never need to wonder whether I still care. I always will. My child, I delight in watching over you. I delight in giving you peace. I delight in seeing hope return to your eyes. There is nothing more precious to me than drawing your heart closer to mine. So do not carry unnecessary fear into tomorrow. Leave it here with me. Do not carry old disappointments any longer. Leave them here with me. Do not carry the burden of trying to control everything. Leave that here as well. Walk forward with lighter steps. Breathe more deeply. Smile a little more often. Notice the quiet gifts I place along your path each day. A kind word, a gentle breeze, a peaceful morning, a heart that slowly learns to rest. These are reminders that I am nearer than you think. Even now, while you are listening, I am surrounding you with my care. I am calming what has been restless. I am strengthening what has grown tired. I am filling empty places with quiet hope. You do not need to strive for my affection. You already have it. You do not need to earn my attention. My eyes have always been upon you. You do not need to search far to find me. I am closer than your next breath. So let your heart become still. Let my words remain with you after this moment has passed. Carry my peace into the rest of your day. Carry my gentleness into every conversation. Carry my hope into every new morning. And whenever your soul becomes weary again, come back to me. You will always find open arms. You will always find a faithful heart. You will always find a place to rest. Rest in my love, my beloved child. For my love will never leave you, and neither will I. My beloved child, before these words rest quietly within your heart, I want you to remember one thing above all else. You are mine. Nothing in this world can change that. Not your past, not your failures, not your fears, not the uncertainty of tomorrow. You belong to me, and I will never stop caring for you. From the very beginning, my eyes have been upon you. I have watched over your life with endless compassion. I have seen every victory and every struggle. I have celebrated your moments of joy, and I have remained beside you through every season of sorrow. I have never turned away from you. Even when you believed you were walking alone, my hand was guiding you. Even when your faith felt small, my faithfulness remained great. Even when you could not find the strength to call upon my name, my love continued surrounding you. That will never change. My beloved child, there will be new mornings waiting for you. There will be fresh mercies you have not yet seen. There will be quiet moments when my peace fills your heart in ways you cannot explain. There will be gentle reminders that I have been with you all along. So do not be afraid of tomorrow. Walk into it with peace. Do not fear what you cannot control. Rest in the one who holds all things together. Whenever your heart grows tired, remember my voice. Whenever the world becomes loud, return to my presence. Whenever fear whispers to you, let my promises speak louder. I will continue leading you. I will continue strengthening you. I will continue surrounding you with my peace. You do not need to strive for my love. You already have it. You do not need to earn my attention. You have always had it. My delight is not in your perfection. My delight is in calling you my beloved child. I smile over every step you take with me. I rejoice every time you choose peace instead of fear. I rejoice every time you trust me a little more than yesterday. So, lift your heart, breathe deeply, let my peace settle within you. Let my love become the place where your soul rests. Carry these words with you when the day feels long. Remember them when the night feels quiet. Return to them whenever your heart longs for comfort, for I am the same loving Father today that I will be tomorrow. My promises remain true. My compassion never fails. My mercy is new every morning. My love endures forever. My beloved child, I bless you with peace. I bless you with quiet confidence. I bless you with hope that does not fade. May your heart remain steady. May your mind remain at rest. May your soul remain close to me. Receive these words with faith. Hold them gently within your heart. Believe that they have been spoken over your life with perfect love. And never forget, I have loved you before you knew my name. I love you in this very moment, and I will love you for all eternity. If you receive these words, if you believe my promises, if you choose to rest in my love, say, Amen.